North West critiques Kim Kardashian's parenting by exposing her major flaw. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. When people get to see small moments from the daily lives of famous celebrities, it often makes them feel like those stars are not too different from everyone else. Even small details, like a funny joke or a lighthearted comment between family members, can make the world of fame seem more normal and relatable. That's exactly what happened recently when Kim Kardashian and her daughter, North West, took part in a fun and interesting interview together for the 55th anniversary of Interview magazine. It was special because this time, Kim Kardashian was not the one answering the questions like usual, but instead, she was the one doing the interview with her daughter. Their conversation ended up revealing some cute and funny things about their family, especially from the point of view of a young girl who is growing up in the middle of all the fame and media attention. North West, who is the daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, is only 11 years old, but she has already experienced what it feels like to be under the spotlight of the public eye. During the interview, Kim asked her daughter a question about something very normal and simple. She asked North how she felt about her mom's cooking. But North didn't hold back. She gave a very honest answer that caught people's attention and made them laugh. Kim asked her, "How's my cooking?" And North replied quickly and clearly, "You haven't cooked for us in a long time. Last time you cooked was 2 Halloweens ago." Her response was funny not just because of how direct it was, but also because it revealed a little secret about their household that fans probably didn't know. It showed that despite being very rich and busy, Kim still tries to do normal things like cook, but it doesn't happen very often. North's reply also gave people a small peek into how things work in the Kardashian family home. It's a big house full of busy people and a lot of attention from outside, so it's not surprising that things like home-cooked meals might not happen regularly. Still, the way North shared it in a playful and funny way made it feel more real and brought a smile to many people's faces. It was also a reminder that children, no matter who their parents are, will always be honest and speak their minds, especially when asked simple questions. That was not the only thing North shared during the interview. She also spoke about something a bit more serious but still interesting. She talked about how she sometimes uses a fake name when she's out with her friends. She said she does this so that strangers don't recognize who she is. According to her, "My friends call me that so people don't know who I am." This small piece of information shows how much attention she gets when she is in public and how she and her family try to protect her privacy. Even at her young age, she has already learned that being recognized all the time can be difficult. So, she has found a clever way to enjoy being a kid while still staying safe and a little bit hidden when needed. North also talked about her thoughts on being photographed and how she feels when cameras are pointed at her. Kim asked her what it was like to deal with people always trying to take pictures of her, and North gave another answer that showed how smart and self-aware she is for her age. She said, "I like taking pictures of myself, but I don't like when paparazzi do." She added that sometimes, when she wakes up and sees lots of photographers, it makes her feel upset and she wants to tell them to stop. In her words, "When I just woke up and there's so much paparazzi, I'm like, yo, I'm going to sue you." But at other times, if she feels good, not tired, and likes the way she looks, she might be okay with having her picture taken. She said, "If I'm ready, if I'm not tired, if my outfit's good, I'm like, okay, I could take a picture." Her answers showed that even though she's still a child, she is already very aware of her image and how the media pays attention to her. This is not surprising, because out of all the children that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have, North is the one who gets the most attention from the media. She is the oldest of their kids, and people have been watching her grow up ever since she was a baby. She has even appeared on some of Kanye West's songs and is already building a presence on social media. So, she's used to being in the spotlight, but like anyone, she wants to feel in control of when and how that happens. While North seems to be handling all this fame in her own smart and fun way, it's clear that both of her parents are still doing their best to make sure their children are happy, even after going through a very public and complicated separation. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are no longer together, and their breakup has been talked about by many people. There were times when their relationship had many problems, and the world saw some of those issues play out in the media. Even with all those difficulties, both of them seem to agree on one thing that matters the most: their children. Kim and Kanye have continued to co-parent their children, and they both remain involved in their lives. No matter what happened between them, they still try to show up for their kids and create moments where the children feel loved and cared for by both parents. That's something many people can respect, especially because doing that in the middle of so much public attention is not easy. Their efforts show that being good parents comes first, even if being a couple no longer works out. North, being the oldest child, often gets more attention than her younger siblings. That attention is not always easy to deal with, but from her answers during the interview, it seems like she's finding her own way to understand and manage it. She knows how to be funny and honest with her mom, like when she joked about the cooking, but she also knows when to protect her privacy, like when she uses a different name with her friends. These small details tell a lot about how she is growing up. They show that she's not just a famous child, but also a real person with feelings, thoughts, and her own ideas about the world. The interview between Kim and North turned out to be a fun and touching moment between a mother and daughter. It gave fans a chance to see the more personal side of their relationship. Kim seemed proud of her daughter's confidence and personality, even when North teased her a little. And North seemed comfortable being herself, speaking openly about what she liked and didn't like. It was a nice change from the usual interviews where celebrities only talk about their work or their businesses. This time, it was about family, honesty, and how they live their real lives behind all the cameras and fame. As time goes on, people will likely keep watching North and her siblings as they grow up. Since they are children of two very famous people, there will always be interest in their lives. But what matters most is that they are allowed to grow up in a way that lets them be themselves. The way North handled the interview showed that she is already learning how to deal with attention, how to keep things private when she wants to, and how to laugh and speak her truth. Hopefully, in the future, fans will get to see more little moments like this from the Kardashian-West children. These kinds of moments help people understand that behind all the fame, these families still deal with the same things many others do. They have dinners, even if not home-cooked very often. They have funny talks and moments of laughter. They care about privacy, especially when it comes to the children. They want their kids to feel normal even in a very unusual life. North's voice in the interview brought something fresh and fun to the conversation. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.